좋은 밤 여러분. Seoul'sGotSOL here. What a very historic day. Just a crazy day for Solana. 완전 Solana 미친 날입니다. If you are here watching this broadcast with me right now, we are some very special people in Solana. 지금 저랑 같이 방송 보는 분들은 되게 진짜 특별한 사람들입니다. You are a very special person if you're watching if you're watching this broadcast with me right now, because you understand the implications of this crazy announcement. That's why you are a very special person. 저 지금 라이브 방송 참가자들은 이 발표가 왜 중요한지 아니까 지금 참가한 거예요. So if you're one of those extremely smart people who pay attention to these kinds of big moves in Solana, you are ahead of the game. You are already ahead of the game. So the people out there that are watching this, 이제 우리 구독자들 지금 보시는 분들 보통 우리 보통 우리 구독자들 보시는 분들이 제가 조용히 이제 방송 보는데 congratulations to you people. 이제 축하드립니다. Jeff, you were super stoked for this, weren't you? That's why you're up at whatever time it is. Dude, I don't even know where you live. I think you live in Cali or something like that, right? But I know when you saw this, you shit your pants. I shit my pants too. There's very few. Imagine all the idiots who are watching the Moon Carl, that dummy, right? 이제 the Moon Carl하고 이상한 유튜버들 지금 보는 사람들 잘 생각해봐. There's so many dummies who are watching all those dumb programs on YouTube. They have no idea what the implications of this announcement are, right? That's what puts my subscribers above like 99% of all people who watch these other YouTube channels. 이 다른 이상한 유튜버들 걔네들 뭐 크립토에 전혀 아무것도 모르면서 걔네들 구독자들도 똑같이 아무것도 몰라요. 진짜 똑똑한 사람들은 they want to know why this announcement is important. 이 발표가 왜 중요한지 궁금하고 나중에 어떻게 될 건지 솔라나에 이런 이제 나중에 어떤 결과가 나올 건지 그런 거 이제 궁금해서 방송 보는 거예요. So the people who want to know like the implications, and I'll go over some of the very interesting implications of this announcement. That's why I'm very excited for this announcement, right? Everyone who knows anything about Solana is very excited about this, right? So very exciting stuff. SoCal, yeah, man, I remember. You're like out there in Cali or something like that, right? 이제 외국인 여기 우리 외국인 구독자 한 명 이제 제프 패터슨이 단골인데 캘리포니아 사람인가 봐요. 캘리포니아 사람이고 항상 아침 일찍 일어나서 저희 방송 봐요, right? So I just picked this kind of very basic business wire article to cover this crazy announcement, right? 이 business wire 기사 하나 찾았는데 되게 깔끔하고 어, 여기 되게 중요한 정보가 많아요. So there's some pretty interesting stuff, pretty important info that we got to go over together. A lot of it's overlapping with my other videos, like all the stuff that describes exactly what Pyth is. 이제 저희 전 동영상 보신 분들은 이제 기본적 이제 정보는 다 알아요. 기본적 정보는 알아요. 그래서 그런 부분은 그냥 스캐닝하고 넘어갈게요. So the stuff that is just covering what exactly Pyth is, I'm gonna skip over that stuff because my subscribers, they already know the basics of Pyth, right? All right. SoCal working. It's 6:20 a.m. Dude, you're working at 6:20 in the morning? What do you do, man? And how are you able to watch YouTube broadcasts at 6 in the morning, man? What kind of work do you do? You got to be working at 6 a.m., but you can watch YouTube videos at the same time. What's up with that? I'll tell you what time it is in Korean, man. Dude, dude, this Solana YouTubing stuff, I just do this because I love Solana, right? 저희 같은 경우는 다른 일 되게 많아요. 구독자들이 뭐잘 모르겠지만 저희 어떤 사람인지. 근데 이 진짜 솔라나 유튜버 첫 솔라나 유튜버 된 건 전 그냥 진짜 솔라나 사랑하니까 하는 거예요. So I just do this for the love of Solana, my man. Union sheet metal detail, dude. That is a good wholesome job, man. I respect anyone in a trade, right? I respect people who make honest money, not doing this crazy shady crypto shit, right? I respect all blue collar men, man. Like you have my total respect, right? 저희 같은 경우는 진짜 뭐 이제 사무실에서 일하는 사람보다 진짜 손 사용하면서 일하는 사람들 더 존경합니다. 여러분. I respect blue collar guys, honest guys who make honest livings. I respect people like you a lot, man. Right? You guys are the bread and butter of all the places that you reside in, right? I total respect to you, man. Total. I sit at a computer all day. Oh, so you do like the detailing work on a computer and stuff, I guess, right? Like, what do you use, like AutoCAD and shit like that, I guess, right? All right. So let's look at the article. 이 기사 볼게요. So Neon Labs integrates with the Pyth network to unlock high-fi price feeds for developers. 이제 개발자들 위해 Neon EVM이 Pyth network이랑 이제 동업하게 됐고, 그래서 얘네들이 이제 이 Oracle 이제 Pyth and Oracle이니까 이제 그 데이터가 이제 다 EVM dApp에 사용할 수 있을 거야, 한마디로. 그냥 되게 쉽게 설명하면. So obviously, if you don't know what this headline means, it means that all ETH dApps are now going to have access to Pyth's price feeds, right? Now that is very interesting in and of itself, right? Because you got to think about just that alone, right? 그 자체만 잘 생각해봐야 돼요. I'm gonna name, I asked the Pyth team if I can name the Ethereum Oracle competitor by their name. They never responded. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't give a shit, right? I'm gonna call them out, right? So anyone from the Pyth team, I'm sorry, man. You guys didn't respond, so I don't know if you want me to or not, but I'm just gonna say it. So if I screw this up big and you guys and I screw this up and it becomes some kind of like diplomatic nightmare, I'm sorry in advance. 이 Pyth 팀한테 제가 물어보려고 했는데 이거 그 이더리움 이제 경쟁자 이름으로 이제 부를 수 있는지 물어봤는데 걔네들이 답장이 없어서 전 잘 모르겠지만 저는 그냥 솔직하게 그냥 이름으로 부를게요. So Chainlink, we all know, right? 우린 다 알아. Everybody knows Chainlink, and 우리 구독자들은 저희 전 동영상 봤으면 물론 이제 Pyth 경쟁자인 거 다 알고 있어. So obviously, Chainlink is gonna be it's gonna be very interesting because Chainlink is obviously it's an Ethereum Oracle, right? 이제 Chainlink 같은 경우는 이제 Ethereum Oracle이니까. Now, because of this Neon Pyth integration, right? 이 통합돼서 이제 이 통합 때문에 이제 치킨 경쟁자 된 거 한마디로. So now the implication of that is that Chainlink and Pyth, like it's game on, right? It's game on for those two oracles, right? So that is absolutely insane. That is absolutely insane because now we got this EVM bridge, right? 이제 이 EVM 다리에 있으니까 치킨 경쟁자 된 거야 한마디로. So dude, I'm very curious about like what those guys over there think about this, right? 저는 이제 Chainlink 팀이 개발자 팀들이 걔네 개발자들이 이 발표 보고 어떻게 반응했는지 되게 궁금해요, right? Dude, I wish I could just see how they reacted, right? All the Chainlink frogs, right? All those Chainlink people, like when they saw this, they probably shit their pants, right? 걔네들이 다 이제 엄청 아마 긴장할 거, right? They know that Pyth is the money project on Solana right now, right? 근데 걔네들이 다 이제 Pyth이 Solana project, Ether project인 거 다 알고 있어, right? So that alone is just hilarious to think about. 그 하나만 생각해도 엄청 웃겨. That's hilarious, right? Yep, CAD and Revit. Yeah, man, dude. It's like, dude, I remember in high school, like all the tech guys, the people in tech ed, like they use AutoCAD and shit. I mean, I had no idea like what, like exactly like how to use it or anything, or like what you could like do with it. All I knew is that it was some kind of like design, program that allows you to design stuff, right? But anyways, so let's look at the sub. I want Pyth and Neon tokens, and dude, so many people ask me about the tokens, dude. I'm like the craziest Pyth fan out there, right? 저희 같은 경우는 Pyth 엄청 일찍 찾았고 너무 관심 있는데 진짜 솔직히 말할게요. 저는 한 번도 그 토ken 같은 거 얘기 한 번도 해본 적 없어요. I will tell you straight up, Jeff. I am the number one fan of Pitt. There, dude, you cannot find anyone in Solana who's as crazy about this project as I am. Like, I'm super enamored by this project, right? I have not asked these guys about their token, not even once, right? Not even once. And I've been with these dudes for a very long time, right? 저희 같은 경우는 이 프로젝트 진짜 일찍부터 트래킹하고 있었고 엄청 관심 있는데 한 번도 그런 이제 토ken 같은 질문 해본 적 없어. Dude, I don't dude, as just like as a matter of thumb, I don't ask any project that I'm interested in about their tokens, right? I mean, the people who like dude, I hate this so much in Discord. Like when I look on Discord and I'm in some of these projects Discords, right? And I see like what people say 이제 이 프로젝트들 이제 디스코드에 있는데 몇 가지 이제 토ken 계속 반복하는 사람들 질문 반복하는 사람들 보면 진짜 싫어요. 그냥 진짜 너무 싫어요. 진짜 꼴도 보기 싫어. So dude, I it's just so annoying when people ask about tokens. Dude, if you like the project, you gotta really show the project that you are like into that project and you support that project unconditionally, and they will reward you, my friend. They will reward you. Like this is like you gotta. Why would they ever tell you anything about their token, or even like you have no basis to ask them about a token unless like you have actually done something for these guys, right? And I just went all out for Pith, right? I did so much crazy stuff for these guys just because I like the project, right? So I haven't talked to them about a token. I haven't asked them about a token. I have no idea about their token, right? I just love the project. right? I just love the project. 저희 같은 경우는 진짜 토ken 얘기 한 번도 해본 적 없고 저는 그냥 프로젝트 좋아하니까 엄청 제가 할 수 있는 만큼 다 도와줘요. 그냥 네, 그냥 너무 좋아하니까. So, dude, if I hear anything about a token idea or anything about the token, I will tell my subscribers the earliest out of anyone. Trust me. 이제 얘네들이 뭐 나중에 이제 아이디어 뭐 발표 같은 거 이제 제가 알게 되면 물론 우리 구독자들한테 먼저 이제 가장 일찍 알려줄 거예요. Right? I mean, think about it. The people who are watching this broadcast right now, you guys should be the first in line, really. I mean, think about like how many other retarded YouTubers are out there, right? 진짜 우리 구독자들 지금 보는 방송 사람들이 가장 일찍 이제 아이디어 참가해야 돼요. 솔직히 말하면, right? but so hopefully, I mean, obviously, right? Obviously, it would be amazing, right? If Pith hooked me up with anything, right? But I'm not gonna ask about that shit, right? They will select the people who they trust, right? 이제 걔네들이 알아서 이제 진짜 믿을 수 있는 사람들만 이제 선택할 거야, right? They're not gonna pick some random dudes who are asking about the tokens. They already probably have like a short list of people who they really know, like who they can trust with their ideal and shit like that, right? So they'll approach the people who deserve to be approached, right? That's how I always approach things, right? 저희 같은 경우는 진짜 걔네들이 다 알아서 잘 고를 거예요, right? If they are a quality team, they already know who to trust. They already know the people who they want with them, right? 이제 걔네들이 이제 알아서 잘 선택할 거예요, 그런 거, right? So no idea, my man. No idea, my man. 노아님도 안녕하세요. 노아님도 안녕하세요. Well, welcome, Noah, right? Obviously, 노아님도 이 발표 엄청 관심 있나 봐, right? So we'll go to the sub headline 여기 밑에 이제 제목을 한번 볼게요. Ethereum dApps deploying on Solana via the Neon EVM will be able to easily retrieve high-fi price fees from Pyth to power the protocol. 이제 얘네들 제가 말씀한 대로 Ethereum dApp 그 이제 그런 dApp들이 이 Neon EVM 브릿지 사용하면서 이제 걔네들이 여기 이제 Pyth 그 고충 시도 데이터를 이 데이터를 이제 사용할 수 있을 거예요. So now you got to consider what this means, right? 이 무슨 뜻인지 잘 생각해야 돼요. What this means is that now Ethereum dApps, right? Ethereum dApps are going to have access to obviously Solana liquidity. 이제 Solana 유동성 이제 Solana 이제 다 이제 사용할 수 있게 될 거예요. All the Ethereum dApps. So what that means obviously, and this is the craziest part about the whole thing, if you get this, right? 이제 가장 중요한 이제 결과는 이제 한마디로 Ethereum dApp들이 다 Solana dApp이랑 치킨 경쟁자 됐어요, 이제. So all Ethereum dApps are now direct competitors to Solana dApps. This means that I can guarantee you, right? I can guarantee you, like 90 something percent of Solana DeFi protocols are dead in the water. They're going to be they're not going to recover. Right? I'll just say it straight up, honest again. 솔직히 말할게요. 이제 Solana DeFi 어플 중에 90%가 이제 그냥 망했어요, 이제. Right? After this announcement, the people who are looking to invest, the smart people, right? The smart investors who are looking into Solana DeFi, now they've got to be extremely careful. Now they got to be really careful with how they deploy their funding, right? 이제 진짜 똑똑한 투자자들은 이것 때문에 Solana DeFi에 막 돈을 뿌리고 다녀서 막 그렇게 안 할 거, right? The smart investors are going to be looking at really like which teams, like which protocols on Solana are really worth investing in, really worth investing in. And those are going to be the big money DeFi protocols on Solana. 이제 이 진짜 강한 팀들만, 강한 프로젝트만 VC들이 이제 다 이제 더 까다로워지면서 그 프로토콜 그 팀들한테만 투자하고 그 프로젝트가 이제 그 우승자 리스트가 이제 줄여졌어요, 한마디로. So I mean, in one way, like in one way, this is actually pretty scary if you are a shitty Solana developer. They know who they are. They know who they are, right? Because they know the investors are smart. They know the investors are going to be very, very picky with their choices, right? 이제 똑똑한 투자자들은 걔네들이 알아. 이제 이상 이제 약한 Solana 그 DeFi 팀들은 엄청 불안할 거예요. 걔네들 약한 팀들은. They know who they are, right? The weak teams on Solana, I'm gonna call them out. There's a lot of them. They know who they are. They know that people like me are putting this word out there for everyone to see out in the open. Right? 이제 그 약한 팀들은 다 알고 있어. 저희 같은 경우가 이렇게 되게 솔직하고 직설적으로 이제 말하는 거 다 알고 있어. Right? So they know who they are. The strong teams are happy to see this and are very welcome to this because they know that they're the ones who are going to be the winners in the end. 이제 진짜 강한 Solana 팀들은 이거 보고 되게 행복하고 왜냐면 걔네들이 무조건 펀딩 받을 거예요. 무조건 펀딩 받을 거예요. When uh, when the funds are deployed, right? They will be the winners, right? 이렇게 이제 왜냐면 걔네들이 우승자인 거 알고 있으니까 걔네들이 펀딩 엄청 많이 받을 거야. So those kinds of teams, they'll be fine. When Solana DeFi heats up, there will be some sort of Solana DeFi season. I've been calling it for a very long time, right? 물론 전 진짜 옛날부터 Solana DeFi 계절이 온다고 옛날부터 그거 예상하고 있었어. So what you're gonna see, I'll tell you what you're gonna see during Solana DeFi season, right? 이제 Solana DeFi season이 이제 시작하면 제가 금방 말씀한 대로 어떤 이제 그 프로토콜들이 잘 될 거고 대부분 프로토콜들이 망할 거예요. So what you're gonna see is that you're gonna see maybe all these protocols try to kind of like uh, uh, pump up their protocol tokens, right, to make it look like they're all doing well during this this Solana DeFi resurgence. And then it'll be kind of hard to predict if you don't know what to look for. It'll be kind of hard to predict which of those protocols that you should just keep keep on investing in as opposed to pulling out before it all crashes, right? That's what you should be careful about, right? 이제 나중에 이제 Solana DeFi가 핫해질 때 개발자들이 이제 Solana DeFi 그런 얘기 이제 점점씩 이제 나오면서 그런 것 때문에 걔네들이 다시 이제 걔네들 프로토콜 토큰을 구매할 거예요. 이제 펌핑 시킬 거예요. 그래서 나중에 이 Solana DeFi 이제 계절이 오면 걔네들이 물론 똑같이 펌핑하고 싶을 거예요. 왜냐면 걔네들 프로토콜만 펌핑 안 되면 이제 뭔가 이상하게 보이니까 물론 다 같이 이제 펌핑할 거예요. 근데 결국은 어떤 프로토콜들은 계속 올라갈 거고 어떤 프로토콜은 다시 그냥 바로 0으로 내려갈 거예요. 그 DeFi 계절이 끝나면. So I'll tell you straight up right now what's going to happen during Solana DeFi season. All the DeFi teams, like they don't want to look like the weak guys, obviously, right? The weak protocols, the weak teams, they know who they are, so they don't want to be obviously they don't want to make anything obvious, right, to the investors about how weak their protocol tokens are or how weak their teams are. So they're going to be pumping their own bags, obviously. 이제 자기 코인 똑같이 이제 pumping 할 거예요. So they'll be pumping their own bags to make it look like their protocols are doing fine. Their projects are fine, their teams are fine. They're gonna make it look like everything's on the up and up for their protocols. DeFi season will eventually there will be some kind of bubble, right? There will be some kind of bubble when Solana DeFi season ends. The good protocols, they won't pop. They'll just keep on going up. I'll predict that right now because they know, right? They know that they will be pretty much the winners in their categories. Those protocols will be completely safe, right? Protocols will be completely safe. After DeFi season ends, the protocols that dump on the new retail investors who don't know which projects are weak and which ones are strong, those guys are the ones who are going to get screwed, right? So I'm putting it out there. I've been following Solana DeFi in particular very closely, so I have a pretty good sense of which protocols are going to be pumping their own bags just to dump on retail later, and which protocols are going to be the real winners, right, of their categories. So that is something that I'm very looking forward to, and seeing what happens during Solana DeFi season, right? If you know anything about Solana, you are preparing for Solana DeFi season. It's coming, right? Solana DeFi 계절이 올 거야, right? Only idiots don't know what's happening, right? It's happening, right? 이제 바보들만 이거 몰라. 바보들만 몰라, right? So the smart investors, they know which ones to accumulate and which ones to keep, and they know which ones to dump when the Solana DeFi season bubble pops, right? 이제 거품 터질 때 어떤 코인 팔아야 되는지 잘 알 거고 어떤 코인 그냥 계속 보유해야 되는지 잘 알 거야. Right? So I'm putting it out there. If you haven't studied Solana DeFi, I'm sorry. You should study a little bit more. Right? 이제 조금 더 잘 공부하세요, 여러분. Solana DeFi 잘 모르시는 분들 계시면. So I got to put that out there, right? I'm gonna just say it straight up. 그냥 솔직히 말할 거야, right? So let's go to the article. 이제 그 article 이제 이 기사 남은 부분 이제 다 같이 공부할게요. So we'll start from the top here. 위부터 시작할게요. Neon, an Ethereum virtual machine on Solana that enables dApps on Ethereum to scale and access liquidity on Solana, announced today that it has integrated the Pyth network, a next generation Oracle platform. So 그냥 그 제가 금방 말씀한 거 이제 이 EVM 브리지 이제 Ethereum dApp들이 이제 확장성하고 이제 Solana 그 유동성 이제 사용할 수 있을 거고 얘네들이랑 이제 통합됐고 그리고 이제 Pyth가 이제 그 다음 시대 Oracle 이제 프로토콜이고 이 그 데이터가 이제 그 고충실도 그 신뢰성 높은 데이터를 이제 사용할 수 있을 것 같아요, 앱들이. 그래서 모두 전체 EVM 앱들이 Solana 앞으로 이제 Solana에 이제 할 수 있을 거예요. 사용할 수 있을 거예요. 여기에 이제 Solana에 쓸 수 있을 거예요, 한마디로. 이 Pyth 데이터 사용하면서. So we'll go to the next part here. 이제 다음 부분 볼게요. So the partnership between Pyth and Neon Labs allows data from the Pyth oracle to be instantly accessible and easily readable to Solidity developers. 이 Solidity는 이제 Ethereum 코딩 랭귀지고 코딩 언어이고, 그래서 걔네들 이제 개발자들이 걔네 그냥 원래 코딩한 언어를 이제 Solidity 언어를 이제 그냥 그대로 이제 계속 adapter 이제 계속 만들 수 있을 거고, 그렇지만 이제 앞으로는 이제 Solana에 이제 사용할 수 Solana에서도 이제 사용할 수 있을 거예요. 그리고 in addition to Pyth pricing information, 이 가격 데이터하고 게다가 EVM developers will have the opportunity to discover new type of oracle that provides confidence interval. 이제 이 뜻은 이제 원래 거기 이더리움이 Chainlink이 있어요. So Ethereum, they've got Chainlink over there, but now they'll be able to kind of compare the data and compare which data feeds from both Pyth and Chainlink are really more reliable. 이제 직접으로 걔네들 개발자들이 진짜 실제 어떤 데이터가 더 좋은지, 어떤 데이터가 신뢰성이 더 높은지 이제 직접으로 이제 비교할 수 있게 될 거야. 그래서 so obviously these ETH protocols, they're going to be able to compare now directly, right? They'll be able to use both feeds, right? They're going to be able to compare them side by side, right? Because now they'll be using the Pyth feeds in addition to the Chainlink feeds. That's what that means, right? 이제 Chainlink 데이터랑 직접으로 이제 비교할 수 있을 거야. Pyth 데이터랑. So that is going to be very exciting to see the reaction from the Ethereum devs, right? 이제 Ethereum 개발자들이 걔네들 반응이 진짜 궁금합니다. 엄청 궁금해요, right? The confidence interval specifies how much precision or uncertainty there is in a single observation. 이제 이 데이터에 그 confidence interval가 이제 신뢰 구간, 이제 그 신뢰 구간 개념으로 이제 그거를 사용하면서 그거 덕분에 이제 그 데이터 자체가 얼마나 신뢰성, 그리고 얼마나 불확실, 그런 거 그 정확성 이제 비교할 수 있을 거예요. 어 but 뭐 우리 구독자들이 이미 다 알고 있어요. 왜냐면 옛날 동영상 봤으면 다 알고 있어. So the people who know Pyth from my old videos. I've been uploading videos for these guys for a very long time. They already know the basics of Pyth. 우리 구독자들은 다 똑똑해요. 다 알아요. 기본 개념은 다 알아요. Right? Uh, dApps have been long seeking a high quality oracle like Pyth to consume data sources necessary to function, and this partnership gives them just that. 뭐 이제 dApp들이 이런 진짜 완전 이제 고층 실도 oracle, 이런 진짜 신뢰성 높은 oracle 처음 옛날부터 이제 찾았는데 뭐 드디어 찾았다. 그래서 이제 뭐 그런 말씀이고, 그래서 이 동업자 그냥 얘기하는 거 Neon Labs 분이 여기 CTO가 Chief Technology Officer CTO가 그 이제 말씀했어요. We're excited to deliver data oracle solution to developers and one that is easy and quick for them to use. 이제 이 데이터 솔루션 이제 찾아줬다고 그 말씀이에요. So, dude, Neon Labs, congratulations to you guys for making this happen. This is absolutely earth-shaking, crazy stuff. Like next level crazy stuff, dude. I tweeted about this. I don't know if the Pit team is ever gonna watch this. 나중에 Pit 팀이 이거 볼 건지 잘 모르겠지만, I don't know if the Pit team's ever gonna watch this. I don't know if the Neon EVM team is gonna ever watch this, right? But I said like, this is the craziest thing ever. This is the craziest thing ever. I even tweeted about this when I realized this announcement. I said, not sure if today is the craziest day in Solana, but it very well might be. 저는 너무 신나서 tweet까지도 했어. I was tweeting about this because this was so crazy, right? Crazy stuff, right? Crazy stuff, right? 너무 미친 소식입니다. We'll go to the next part. 이제 다음 부분 볼게요. The Pyth network is okay. So I mean, this is basic stuff, right? This is basic stuff. I'm not even gonna cover this because my subscribers know this. 우리 구독자들이 그냥 이건 그냥 Pyth에 대한 정보이고 그래서 넘어갈게요. Neon is a tool that allows any Ethereum dApps from lending protocols and AMMs to be processed with low gas fees, high transaction speed, and high throughput of Solana. 그냥 똑같은 뭐 반복이에요. 그냥 거의 이제 Ethereum dApp들이 Neon 브릿지 사용하면서 이제 Solana에 이제 쓸 수 있을 거야. Solana 쓸 수 있을 거고. Over the past several months, the company has experienced a significant milestones. 올해 뭐 중요한 뭐 역사 만들었다고 진짜 큰 발전됐다고. Last month, Neon announced a $40 million fundraising round to bring EVM functionality to the Solana blockchain. I covered this in one of my previous broadcasts. 전 방송에 이미 제가 이거 커버했어. I don't even remember when I covered this, but I covered this a very long time ago at the time of the Neon announcement. 이제 Neon EVM bridge 그 소식이 나왔었을 때 제가 커버했어. I don't even remember when I covered it. It's been such a long time. Like I don't remember when I covered it, but I covered it maybe in one of my other broadcasts, like a Pith broadcast. I don't remember. 정확히 기억이 안 나. But I covered this a long time ago, right? 음, 다음 부분을 갈게요. Preparing to launch its mainnet alpha imminently. 이제 mainnet alpha가 이제 거의 이제 금방 출시된다고 그 말씀하네요, 얘네들이. So this is going to happen very quickly, I guess. 곧 시작하겠네요. 이거 보니까 many prominent protocols like Aave and Sushi Swap have announced that they will port their protocols to Solana through Neon Labs. 그럼 이제 뭐 이더리움 프로토콜들이 수시 스왑하고 뭐 아베이랑 걔네들 프로토콜 걔네들처럼 걔네들 같은 경우가 이제 다 이제 솔라나에 사용하게 될 수 있을 거네요. 한마디로. So they'll become like direct competitors to our AMMs now, I guess, right? AMMs and lending products. 우리 이제 대출 프로토콜들이랑 우리 AMM들이랑 다 이제 치킨 경쟁자 되네요, 보니까, right? I mean, this is crazy to think about what's going to happen to all the shitty Solana AMMs and the non-competitive lending protocols. I mean, they're going to be competing with all these guys, right? I'm in a way like I'm actually quite relieved, right? This is going to burn away all the scam projects on Solana, all the shitty DeFi protocols, all of that shit. Those guys are all they're gonna be scurrying away. They're all gonna be withering away. They're gonna be scurrying like cockroaches exposed to sunlight. 이제 진짜 Solana 진짜 약한 팀들이 다 이제 없어질 거예요, right? I mean, at least I hope, right? I mean, I'm an investor, right? So I want only the best protocols to win so I can invest in good projects, right? So of course I'm going to be saying this shit. 저희 같은 경우는 투자자 입장으로 항상 이제 생각하니까 저희 같은 경우는 엄청 행복해요. 왜냐면 이제 시장이 이제 결정할 거예요. 어떤 프로토콜들이 진짜 투자할 만한지, 어떤 프로토콜이 그냥 쓰레기 프로토콜들인지 다 이제 알게 될 거예요. 2022년에, right? So in 2022, it's gonna be a very eye-opening period for Solana DeFi. 이제 Solana DeFi의 내년 2022년에 진짜 엄청 중요한 시절일 거예요. So anyone in Solana who's watching this now, 이제 진짜 지금 보시는 분들은 다 똑같이 저처럼 이제 그거 이제 지켜보고 있을 거예요. Anyone who's watching this live broadcast, you are going to be exactly like me. We're going to be watching exactly what happens. We're going to be watching exactly what happens, right? So very exciting stuff. 엄청 신나요, 지금. I know I speak for dApps everywhere when I say this partnership is a real game changer. 이제 동업하게 된 거 엄청 크다고 뭐 말씀이고 Finance, 뭐 VC인가 봐 얘네들 Finance, BD here, Business Development 이제 그 경영 개발 회장인가 봐요 얘가. We are especially excited to access high quality data. 이제 고충실도 데이터를 이제 사용할 수 있을 거니까 뭐 좋다고 뭐 그런 말씀이고. This integration is a huge step for Ethereum and Solana interoperability. 이제 이 상호 운영성 이제 잘 그거를 이제 잘 될 거라고 그거 있으니까 뭐 좋다고 그 말이고. Maple Finance 얘도 VC인가 봐. Data oracles like Pyth network serve as a connection between blockchains and the data sources necessary for dApps like us. 뭐 이제 Pyth 같은 이제 oracle들이 중요하다고 뭐 그 말씀이고. Neon is dividing Neon is bridging the divide between two leading blockchains. This is one of our guys, right? 이 마이케어 분이 이제 얘가 이제 그 솔라나 이제 Pyth 분 한 명이에요. So I guess one of our guys is also contributing to this article. One of Mike, congratulations to you, Mr. Cahill. You and I are both super excited and absolutely ecstatic about this announcement, right? So, hats off to you, my friend. I don't know if you're ever going to watch this. 마이크분이 나중에 이 방송 볼 건지 잘 모르겠지만, if you ever come around to watching this, Mike, I'm going to extend a huge congratulations to you, right? Because this is some crazy stuff, my friend, right? 이 말씀은 이제 니언이 이제 에thereum하고 솔라나가 이제 통합 시켰다고 그 말씀이고. We look forward to working with them as our first Oracle integration to increase access of data dApps while offering them a seamless user experience in the process. 이제 이 마이크 케어 말씀이 이제 에thereum 아마 걔네들 개발자들이랑 이제 많이 이제 같이 동업하게 될 거라고 그 말씀이고. 여기 이제 데이터 출판사들 이제 다 나와요. 뭐 Bonfire Drift, HXRO, 뭐 Mango, Synthetify, Saber, Solent 얘네들이 이제 다 솔라나 dApp이고 얘네들이 이미 파이썬이랑 동업 하게 됐고. Automate critical on-chain functions and highly reliable. 이제 그 신뢰성 높은 그리고 fully decentralized 이제 완전 이제 탈중앙화 이제 하고 cost efficient manner. 이것도 그 비용 효과적으로 이제 데이터 이제 줄 거라고. If you would like to more learn about Pyth, subscribe to the Pythia newsletter. 여기 이제 구독하면 여기 좋은 정보 얻을 수 있어요. 여기 뭐 신문 같은 거. Visit Pyth Network or follow Pyth Network on Twitter. 뭐 트위터 follow 할 수 있고. 여기는 그냥 다 넘어갈게요. 왜냐면 우리 구독자는 다 알아. So this is all just basic stuff. So again, I mean that's the article. That's the base. That's pretty much it, right? 뭐 이제 중요한 부분 다 커버했어. So extending again, congratulations, huge congratulations to all the players involved. 이제 다 여기 이제 나오신 분들. So all the people, right? So Neon Labs, all the people over there, amazing work, just crazy stuff. All the people at Pyth, the Pyth people, they know how much I love them. They know how much I love them. I am just absolutely crazy about these dudes. They know I'm like crazy about them. So again, big congrats to all the Pyth people. 다 Pyth 개발자들한테 너무 큰 축하 드립니다. Right? So I love you guys. I love all the people at Pyth. I'm just gonna give shout out to two particular people at Pyth. 이제 나중에 그 Pyth 팀들이 이거 보면 Credence and Kamar, you guys got to start rocking my hoodies, man. So I need your stamp of approval. So I'm begging you guys to hurry up and check them out so I can like start distributing my hoodies to my my loyal subscribers. 우리 충성 구독자들 위해 제가 이거 후디 티 다 이제 준비해 놨는데 다 나누고 싶지만 걔네들 이제 그 개발자들이 아직 저희 후디 안 받았어 아직. So I don't know what Kamar says he's traveling, right? Kamar got to go 이제 뭐 여행 중이라고. Kamar, dude, you gotta hurry up and go home and check out the hoodie, man. Same thing with Credence, right? Credence, I checked the tracking information. Dude, the hoodies should be getting to you pretty soon, like within 1 or 2 business days, right? So Credence 같은 경우도 이제 곧 받을 거예요, hoodie. So as soon as they look the hoodies over and they give the thumbs up, right? I'm distributing these hoodies, right? 후디 다 나눠줄 거예요. 후디티. 우리 구독자들한테, right? So Jeff, man, I told you, Jeff, dude, you're getting one of these hoodies, right? the the people watching this broadcast right now, they deserve the hoodies, right? 지금 보시는 분들이 후디 나눠줘야 돼요. So you should hit me up in Discord and remind you that you were watching this broadcast if you want one of those hoodies. 지금 보시는 분들이 후디 원하시면 저희 디스코드에 리마인드 해주세요. 지금 라이브 방송 참가했다고. Those are those loyal people who are just as excited for Pith. Those are the people who I want to reward, right? Not the random mofos who see me posting a hoodie on Twitter and then ask me for one, right? I want to give them to the real like hardcore Souls Got Soul community people. Those you guys, right? 진짜 완전 이제 진짜 Souls Got Soul community 분들한테만 나눠주고 싶어 솔직히 말하면, right? But anyways, 야생마님도 네 오랜만이시네요. 너무 반가워요, right? So that's the Pith announcement. Just really crazy, wild stuff. 너무 미친 소식이에요. So because of this article, actually, 이 기사 때문에 전 지금까지 이제 다른 체인 앱들 많이는 안 봤어요. But I was kind of forced to look at the DeFi protocols on some competing protocols because of this. Obviously, I gotta know like what kind of. Obviously, I'm like a huge Pyth guy. I'm a huge Pyth guy, or I'm a huge Solana DeFi guy. So I am very in tune with what's going on in Solana DeFi. 저희 같은 경우는 이제 특별히 Solana DeFi 좋은 프로젝트에 투자하고 싶으니까 전 처음부터 계속 DeFi 엄청 집중적으로 트래킹했는데, 근데 이 발표 때문에 이제 억지로 다른 체인 이제 DeFi 프로토콜들 그냥 봤긴 봤어. So I was obviously I had to look at the Ethereum projects first, right? Because they do have some DeFi protocols here, right? So they have some DeFi protocols here. I saw this nice little infographic. 이 그림 그냥 간단히 봤고, 그리고 여기도 하나 봤어. So I saw this as well. This picture is about the avalanche ecosystem, right? So I mean, think about things from my perspective, right? 저희 같은 경우 잘 해보세요. 저희 입장으로. So just imagine you're a guy like me who focuses all of his attention on Solana DeFi because that's what I like me personally, right? 저희 같은 경우는 이제 개인적으로 저는 Solana DeFi 엄청 집중적으로 트래킹하고 이제 모니터링 중인데, now I've got to look at all this other shit. Right? Now I gotta look at all this other dumb shit, right? 이제는 여기까지도 공부해야 돼요, right? Because, like I said, right, 제가 말씀한 대로, now all these DeFi protocols on ETH are going to be competing with our teams, right? 제가 말씀한 대로 이것 때문에 여기 DeFi 프로토콜들이 다 이제 Solana DeFi 프로토콜이 다 이제 경쟁자 된 거예요. Right. So now I got to study all this dumb shit, right? Shit that I don't care about, right? I don't give a rat's ass about Ethereum DeFi. 저희 같은 경우는 Ethereum DeFi 하나도 관심 없어. I don't give a shit about Ethereum DeFi. But now I kind of have to at least kind of know all this dumb shit over here, right? 이제 Ethereum DeFi 그냥 얘네들 웃기는 놈들 이제 제가 이제 조금이라도 공부해야 돼요, right? So now I gotta do more shit to know like what's going on, and that shit's gonna be really annoying. 너무 귀찮아요, right? I mean, this is why like I have like a very specific narrow focus even within Solana DeFi. 저희 입장으로 생각해요. 이런 것 때문에 너무 골치가 아파서 제가 일부러 이제 Solana DeFi 공부하면서 진짜 우승자들만 제가 아는 진짜 완벽하게 아는 종류별만 집중적으로 보고 거기에 진짜 우승자들만 뽑아요. 시간이 없어요. 저희 같은 경우는 이제 이거 그냥 풀금으로 공부하지를 않아요. 공부하지 않아요. 유튜버는 그냥 제가 그냥 따로 재미로 하는 거니까 저는 그런 시간을 투자할 수가 없어요. 투자할 수가 없어서 I mean, like I said, Time is the biggest restraint for me. I don't have time to do all this kind of this looking at keeping up with Solana DeFi itself takes insane amounts of research. 이 Solana DeFi 공부 제가 투자한 시간도 너무 많아요. 이 Solana DeFi 이코시스템만 이제 트래킹하고 싶으면. 근데 이 웃기는 놈들까지도 이제 쪼끔이라도 공부해야 되니까 너무 골치 아파요. So for me, you gotta like it's like a cost benefit analysis. 이제 그 cost benefit analysis 이제 해야 돼요. Like what amount of my time is gonna give me the maximum amount of returns. 제가 이제 투자하는 만큼 시간을 얼마나 돈 벌 수 있는지로 이제 그렇게 계산하면 when you do a cost benefit analysis, you got I mean with my time constraints is 저희 같은 분은 이제 그 시간 한계 있으니까 저는 그냥 진짜 일부러 이렇게 보는 거예요. Solana DeFi, right? That's why I have a laser like focus on just one category that I think is a money category on Solana. And I think that has the greatest potential. And that's how I came up with my formal investment thesis, right? So I've been working on this thesis for quite a while, and I do believe in this thesis 100%. It's a very good thesis if you're trying to get into Solana DeFi. 이제 저희 같은 경우는 이런 것 때문에 진짜 오랫동안 Solana DeFi 지켜보면서 이 공식 전략 투자 만든 거예요. 일부러, right? So for a guy like me, 저희 같은 경우는 이렇게 잘 생각하고 이 전략을 만든 거예요, right? So obviously, I'm gonna try to have some kind of general sense of what's going on in Ethereum DeFi, right? That's how I'll probably start my research. 이제 제가 이제 연구하면 그냥 기본 그냥 이 종류별의 어떤 기본 프로토콜 여기 다 종류별 뭐 랜딩 바 뭐 대출 uh, derivatives and synthetics 이제 그 파생 상품 이런 derivatives 하고 파생 상품이랑 뭐 DEX하고 aggregation 여기 뭐 탈중앙 거래소 뭐 DEX 같은 거 뭐 yield liquidity 뭐 AMM 같은 거 하고 여기 자산 관리, asset management, stable coins. I mean, there's not really much to look at in terms of investment opportunities when it comes to stable coins. So there, I mean, I probably won't focus too much on something like this. 뭐 이런 종류별에는 뭐 그렇게 막 큰 투자 기회는 없으니까 뭐 많이는 집중 안 할 거고 보험, insurance. I mean, I don't know much about insurance. I'm not super, knowledgeable about insurance. 뭐 보험 같은 경우는 뭐 제가 뭐 그렇게 많이는 연구 안 했고 prediction 예측 시장 so predictions markets 뭐 I mean I've already looked at some of the Solana protocols, so I guess these are all now going to be competing with Hedgehog and things like that. 뭐 Hedgehog 같은 프로토콜이 다 이제 치킨 경쟁자가 된 거예요, right? So I gotta spend more time trying to get a sense of what's going on over there in Ethereum, right? 물론 제가 금방 말씀한 대로 뭐 그냥 기본적으로 뭐 얘네들 뭐 어떤 프로토콜이 있는지 이제 다시 한번 다 이제 봐야 되고 이제 제가 관심 있는 종류별 여기. So here's where I'll probably have to be spending a little bit more time, right? Because these are going to be the competitors to Soulrise Finance, right? 이제 Soulrise 경쟁자가 여기 있을 거야. So that's another thing that I'm very interested in, right? How is the Soulrise team now going to be competing with all these dudes, right? How strong is the Soulrise team? And they know too, right? They know too. Now they've got to be competing with these dudes, right? 이제 Soulrise 팀이 얘네들이랑 이제 직행 이제 경쟁자 됐어요, right? But that's the thing. Solana's gonna have to go. They're gonna have to choose, right? The market is gonna have to choose a winner in Solana asset management. 그렇지만 이제 경쟁이 조금 심해졌지만 솔라나 같은 경우는 이 자산 관리 종류별에 우승자 하나 있긴 있을 거야. Right? There's gonna one winner in asset management is going to emerge, and that winner is obviously Soulrise. Right? That winner is obviously Soulrise. They are the market leader, right, in asset management and in Soulrise. in Solana, right? 이제 Solana의 이 종류별에 이미 그 1등 우승자 됐어요. Right? Soulrise already got that first mover advantage, right? So I just genuinely hope that the Solrise team like doesn't spoil that lead, that huge lead that they already have, and they come out with some amazing stuff. 음, 이제 Solrise 팀이 이미 그 자리를 잡았지만 나중에 계속 잘 그 프로토콜 개발시키고 개발하고 좋은 소식 계속 나오면서 이제 투자자들이 더 많이 생기고 hopefully they'll attract more funding, more investors 이제 투자자들 많이 생기고 이제 펀드도 이제 펀딩도 잘 찾고 right so Solrise I've 100% faith in you guys 100% 믿고 I hope you guys are stay competitive right now, even with all this crazy stuff happening with the EVM announcement, right? 이제 neon EVM 발표 이런 발표 나와도 Solrise 팀이 얘네들이랑 경쟁 잘했으면 좋겠어, right? So Solrise team, the Solrise community is behind Solrise 100%. They know we are behind them 100%. So I have full faith in those guys. Solrise 개발자들이 커뮤니티 걔네들 많이 이제 100% 믿는다고 이제 걔네들이 알고 있으니까 서로 이제 믿으면서 서로 도움이 잘 됐으면 좋겠고 어, 어, 이제 다 같이 올라갔으면 좋겠어. So it's a community effort, right? The team, devs, right? Solrise, all, and the community, right? We work in tandem, right? We move together. So hopefully Solrise is going to kill it during Solana DeFi season. 이제 Solana DeFi 계절 이제 시작할 때 I hope everyone's going to be paying attention to Solrise. 다들 Solrise 집중 많이 했으면 좋겠어, right? It's going to be a pretty crazy time when it rolls around. 이제 그 날이 올 때는 the people who got into Solrise very early, they're gonna be amazed at what they see. 이제 Solrise 일찍 들어가신 분들은 저희 같은 경우는 엄청 신날 거예요. 그때 그 날이 오면, right? So uh, I'll be looking at this obviously. Right? 이거 조금 공부하고 있을 거고. And then just out of pure curiosity, right? 그냥 호기심으로 이것까지도 봤어요, right? Because I wanted to see what's going on in some other layer ones, right? 다른 layer one의 어떤 DeFi protocol인지 그냥 궁금해서 여기 잠깐 봤는데 I just chose Avalanche. Avalanche 같은 protocol들이 여기 나와. So I just saw this nice picture here from Coin98. Coin98 감사합니다. Thank you to the shout out to the Coin98 team for producing this nice infographic. 이 깔끔한 그림 이제 만들었는데 I have absolutely no idea what goes on in Avalanche DeFi. Avalanche DeFi protocol 하나도 몰라요. Um, I do kind of know that they have something called Joe 무슨 뭐 Joe protocol 같은 거 알고 있어. I think it's a DEX. I think it's a Oh yeah, right here. Trader Joe. 여기 DEX 인가 봐요. So I guess Avalanche has some kind of DEX called Trader Joe. And I've heard about Trader Joe. I don't know much about it. 뭐 많이는 몰라요. So there's a couple protocols that I've heard of. Uh, I've heard of Aave and Curve. Curve하고 Aave 말씀 들었긴 들었고. I don't know if they're both native to Avalanche. 얘네들이 이제 native protocol인지 잘 모르겠고. Like 90% of this shit I haven't heard of, right? I haven't heard of this shit. So like I was saying earlier, 제가 좀 전에 말씀한 대로 imagine you're a guy like me who focuses only on Solana DeFi. 저희 입장으로 생각해 보세요. 저희 같은 경우는 이제 Solana DeFi만 집중해요. 근데 제가 이제 다른 체인드 DeFi 프로토콜 보면 처음으로 보면 제가 뭐를 알아요? 아무것도 몰라요. 0입니다. 0입니다. If you imagine a guy like me who spends all of his time focusing on investment opportunities in Solana DeFi, 이제 Solana DeFi 이제 투자할 만한 프로젝트만 집중한 사람들은 저희 같은 경우에 여기 이제 보면 제가 어떻게 생각할 것 같아요? 저 아무것도 몰라요. 아무것도 몰라요. 진짜 0이에요. I have no idea about anything on AVAX DeFi because I haven't spent any time studying it. I don't know which teams are good. I don't know which protocols are worth investing in. I have no idea. So obviously, a guy like me, I'm not going to invest in anything here because I don't know anything about the protocols. I don't know. I haven't spent any amount of time studying this shit, right? 저희 같은 경우는 여기 아무것도 공부 시간 투자해 본 적도 없고 아무것도 몰라요. 여기 프로토콜하고 여기 개발자들이. 그래서 물론 저희 같은 경우는 여기에 it's not worth it. It's not worth it for me to go over here and start studying all this shit, right? For me, I've already acquired quite a bit of expertise on Solana DeFi. So I'm just going to keep on building on top of that knowledge, right? So for me, the cost benefit analysis, it's not worth it for me to go study all this other shit, right? Uh, this studying this shit is enough, right? 이 cost benefit analysis 하면 저희 같은 경우는 여기까지도 뭐 굳이 할 필요 없어요. 저희 같은 경우는 시간이 부족하니까. If I were a full-time analyst, maybe I could do some kind of crazy stuff like that where I just focus on like everything in DeFi and just compare everything. But I have a limited amount of time. 저는 이제 뭐 풀 근무로 이런 거 이제 분석 저희 직업이 이제 그런 분이면 물론 이런 거 다 이제 각각 다 공부할 수 있지만 my time is better spent just building on top of existing knowledge. 저희 같은 경우는 이제 이미 공부한 거 이제 그냥 거기에 이제 경험 계속 쌓으면 그거 이제 더 효율적이에요. 저희 같은 경우. So that's that and I'm gonna keep on doing all my research out here in the open. 물론 저희 같은 분석 기본 분석은 다 그냥 계속 여기에 여기 공개로 다 같이 공부할 거야. So I'm going to be doing all my analyses and research here on my channel because I want my subscribers, to get this kind of good information and I want them to make money with me, right? 저희 구독자들이 같이 돈 많이 벌었으면 좋겠어, right? So I want to empower my subscribers. 우리 구독자들 좋은 기회 많이 알려주고 싶고 분석도 많이 해주고. So I have no idea what's gonna happen next year. 이제 2020년에 저희 채널이 어떻게 될 건지 잘 모르겠지만, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what happens. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see what happens. 제가 계속 이제 연구 많이 하고 공부하고 유튜브 채널 계속 키우면서 저도 내년에 저희 채널 어떻게 될 건지 되게 궁금해요, right? So I'm looking forward to next year. There's gonna be some exciting stuff happening for sure, right? 내년에 되게 재밌는 일이 많이 생길 것 같아요. Right? So it's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time. I'm the first Solana YouTuber, so it makes it double special, right? 저는 이제 첫 Solana YouTuber니까 no one had this kind of vision, right? No one had this kind of vision. I was the first one to do it. 저희 같은 분이 처음이었어요. Solana YouTuber 없었어. I was the first one. I got in early and I've acquired quite a bit of knowledge. 계속 이제 연구하면서 이제 조금 이제 감이 있으니까, alright. So I'm very excited to see what happens in the future in Solana DeFi. 이제 Solana DeFi 미래 저는 엄청 기대돼요. 엄청 기대돼요, right? Let's see. The current metaverse or P2E is at the level of children's pranks. I think Solana will be able to do it only when she performs graphics at the level equivalent. I am not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. 진짜 야생말 말씀이 진짜 100% 맞는 말이에요, right? If you look at all this like weird like metaverse or gaming shit that's coming out on Solana, like it looks so crude, like graphics wise and just like gameplay wise. It's just extremely crude, just like way too primitive, way too basic shit. Like the quality is just not there, right? 이제 진짜 질이 너무 안 좋아. 그냥 간단히 봐도 그냥 잠깐만 봐도 Solana 게이밍 어플이 그리고 Solana 메타버스 어플이 다 되게 촌스러워요. 너무 촌스러워요. I mean 그냥 해요. 그냥 뭐 even like basic shit that I used to play like Counter Strike and Overwatch and shit like that, they are like light years ahead in terms of gameplay and graphics compared to the shit that comes out on in Solana gaming and Solana in Solana Metaverse, which is one of the big reasons why I pretty much have zero interest in in that shit, right? For the most part. 그것 때문에 저희 같은 경우는 게임플레이하고 그래픽이 너무 촌스러워서 저희 같은 경우는 진짜 너무 그냥 그 종류별이 그냥 너무 약하고 개인적으로 저는 그런 프로토콜 진짜 관심이 없어요. Solana, dude, Solana needs to play to its strengths, right? They need to just go all in with their winners and just promote the hell out of them, right? That and DeFi is the money category in Solana. It has been the money category in Solana from day one. I don't know why they're trying to bring so much attention to gaming and all this other stupid NFT gaming shit. They should be playing to their strengths. And it's DeFi, right? It's DeFi. It's been like that from day one. Solana 같은 경우는 첫 일부터 DeFi가 가장 유리한 종류별인데 이상한 거 뭐 NFT하고 게이밍하고 메타버스 그 진짜 이상한 것만 집중하고 키우려고 하는데 저는 진짜 이해가 안 가요. That's also one of the reasons why I think there will be a Solana DeFi season, right? They're gonna suddenly some kind of narrative is gonna come out about how amazing Solana DeFi is, right? Because eventually Solana DeFi they'll be like creating that narrative. Like it'll slowly start building on Twitter and shit, and you'll start hearing about it from influencers and people, right? 이제 천천히 이제 솔라나 거기 위 사람들이 이제 솔라나 디파이 계절 시작하자. 그 이제 말씀이 내려오면 물론 천천히 뭐 이제 뭐 소식 같은 사이트에 뭐 기사들 이거 여기서 인플루언서들이 뭐 솔라나 디파이 샬라샬라 이제 천천히 그런 말씀이 나올 거예요. But if you haven't positioned yourself before that DeFi Solana DeFi season hits, you're gonna be buying in at a premium. 이제 미리 그 자리를 안 잡으면 you're gonna be buying at a premium. Right? 이제 더 높은 가격으로 이제 들어갈 거예요. Right? So I've seen so some of my competitors on YouTube are hilarious. 우리 구독자 뭐지 우리 솔라나 경쟁자들이 어떤 사람들은 이제 솔라나 디파이 채널을 위주로 이름까지도 솔라나 디파이 뭐 샬라샬라 그걸로 이제 바꿨고 so they're pretending to be like experts on Solana DeFi and shit now, right? They don't do half the kind of research that I do, right? 우리 경쟁자들 Solana DeFi 뭐 걔네들 갑자기 뭐 Solana DeFi 명을 다 바뀌고 뭐 Solana DeFi 뭐 잘 안다 뭐 샬라샬라 그런 사람들이 되게 갑작스럽게 많이 생겼어요 유튜브에. So I do occasionally keep up with my competitors. 우리 경쟁자들 그냥 아주 가끔씩 그냥 이제 한번 검색해요 유튜브에. 근데 걔네들 채널 보면 they know jack shit about Solana DeFi. Solana DeFi에 대한 분석 보면 they don't know anything about what's going on in Solana DeFi. 걔네들 진짜 솔직히 말하면 Solana DeFi 아무것도 몰라. They don't their analyses are all like it's just so like so basic. 걔네들 기본 분석 보면 너무 기본적이야, right? You got to spend insane amounts of time researching if you want a really good analysis. 진짜 좋은 분석하고 싶으면 진짜 시간에 투자 엄청 많이 해야 돼요. 엄청 시간 투자 많이 해야 돼요, right? So I do kind of understand why how you feel about Solana metaverse and shit, right? And Solana P2E gaming and shit. 물론 말처럼 저도 비슷하게 생각해요, 솔직히 말하면, right? So I mean, I know Star Atlas, right? If you want me to choose the Solana gaming protocol, right? Solana or Solana Metaverse or Solana gaming or whatever, right? Solana gaming protocol 이제 봐야 되면 so Star Atlas they're using the Unreal Engine, and I've seen little bits of their graphics, right? Star Atlas 같은 경우는 Unreal Engine 사용하니까 그냥 가끔 스크린샷이랑 뭐 동영상 같은 거 보면 이런 게임은 진짜 그래픽이 진짜 질이 좋을 거예요, right? I mean, I think Star Atlas is gonna deliver because they're working with the Unreal Engine. I don't think there's anything in Solana gaming that even comes close to this kind of development. 이제 Solana gaming 프로토콜 중에 이런 그래픽 있는 게임은 없는 것 같아요, right? So um, as far as I know, I don't know if you can play it. Maybe you can play Star Atlas. I don't know. Right? I don't know if you can play Star Atlas, but I think if I had to rate just Solana games in terms of pure graphic quality, 이제 그냥 그래픽으로만 판단하면 probably Star Atlas has a pretty big lead. 이제 그래픽으로만 보면 비교하면 Star Atlas가 이미 그 자리를 잡았어, right? If you're only concerned with graphics quality, 이제 graphic 질만 보는 분들은, right? Obviously, you'll probably be looking at Star Atlas, right? Because they're using the Unreal Engine, right? So 뭐 Unreal Engine 뭐 관심 없으면 뭐 관심 없는 거고, 뭐 저희 같은 경우는 뭐 물론 그 Unreal Engine이 되게 좋다고 생각해요. I think the Unreal Engine is amazing, right? Unreal has always been on the cutting edge of graphics, right? Unreal Engine 같은 경우는 역사적으로 항상 엄청 좋은 graphics engine이었어요. I like way back in the day. I played Unreal Tournament, man. Like way back in the day. 진짜 제가 옛날부터 진짜 제가 어렸을 때 제가 Unreal Tournament 게임 했었어요. So I played Unreal Tournament. Everybody knows Unreal Tournament from back in the day, right? 다들 Unreal Tournament 다 알 거야. If you were a gamer when you were younger, 뭐 우리 구독자는 거의 다 남자분들이니까 아마 옛날에 다 Unreal Tournament 게임 했었을 거예요. I don't know if it was really big in Korea. 뭐 저희 같은 경우는 전 미국에서 태어났으니까 미국에서 왔으니까 미국에는 Unreal Tournament 엄청 큰 게임이었어. So my subscribers is like 80% Korean. So I actually maybe they don't know much about Unreal Tournament, but like my the foreigners who on my channel, they you guys all probably played Unreal Tournament, right? 다들 Unreal Tournament 했었을 거야 아마도. Oh, Jason. I've never seen you here. Jason Jason 분 처음 너무 감동이에요. 제이스 제 Okay, so I gotta tell I gotta tell my subscribers that the VIP just said hi. 우리 구독자들한테 말씀 전달해야 돼요. 진짜 제이슨이가 Dspread 분인데 완전 이제 VIP입니다. Solana. So Jason he's a straight up he's an OG. He's a gangster. He's a VIP to the highest degree, to the highest magnitude. 너무 감동이에요. So I'm amazed that you're here, Jason. So I'm amazed that, and I'm very thankful that you said hi. This is the first this is the first time you've been on my broadcast. So thank you for coming out. 너무 감동이에요, Jason. Yeah, right. Uh, I would love to know the projects that you're looking at in Solana. I want you to tell my community what kind of projects you're interested in. 제이슨님이 Solana에 어떤 프로젝트 관심 있는지 여기 우리 구독자들한테 말씀 전달했으면 좋겠어요. I, you got to tell my community, right? Because I'm sure they would love to hear from the D spread guys what kinds of projects that they're interested in, right? I just covered Star Atlas, right? Because one of my subscribers was like, some of these Solana games are so primitive, right? So like so rudimentary. 너무 기본적이니까 촌스러우니까 물론 제가 바로 Star Atlas로 여기 왔어, right? I I was like, dude, like if you want a game with like real like studio quality like graphics and gameplay, you got to be looking at Star Atlas, right? 진짜 이제 스튜디오 게임 정도 그 수준으로 이제 그런 게임 보고 싶으면 you got to come here, right? 여기 Star Atlas 봐야 돼요, right? So you got to look at Star Atlas, right? So this is kind of interesting too here. Now that I noticed, 이거 처음으로 봤는데 pre-alpha gameplay. 뭐 alpha 이미 나왔나 봐요. So I mean, if you're interested in the actual like gameplay of this, I guess you better check out this alpha, right? 이거 alpha version에 꼭 이거 참가해야 되나 봐요. 이거 보니까, right? I mean, you got to try it out, right? I've never played Star Atlas. I've never tried this alpha, so I don't know much about it, right? But I do know Star Atlas has some kind of crazy Korean community, right? So I'm sure a lot of people in Korea have already tried it out. 물론 물론 Star Atlas Solana 커뮤니티가 너무 강해서 걔네들이 엄청 많이 이거 홍보해 줄 거예요 아마도, right? So I'm sure the people who are crazy about Star Atlas in Korea, they've already been promoting this like crazy. 물론 홍보 많이 했었을 것 같아요. 이미 그동안. Dude. I know everyone on Dspread is all into this shit, right? Dspread 팀이 다 이거 Star Atlas 엄청 사랑하는 거 알고 있어. I know all the Dspread people are into it. Probably, probably, all the like all the Korean crypto gaming people, like the people in the Korean gaming metaverse community. I don't really know much about them or who they are. 그 저희 같은 경우는 just 거기 just 한국인 이제 게이밍하고 metaverse 커뮤니티 분들 누구누구인지 뭐 잘은 모르겠지만 걔네들은 이미 똑같이 이 Star Atlas 많이 지켜보고 있을 거야 아마도. 그냥 저희 생각으로는. If I had to guess, I'm sure like the Solana gaming people, like the hardcore Solana gaming metaverse people, I'm sure they've been keeping up with Star Atlas, right? So, uh, yeah, I mean, the reason I even kind of got interested in Star Atlas and just kind of like saw what's going on was because of Star Sappo, right? I say this all the time, right? 저희 같은 경우는 Star Sappo 덕분에 이제 조금 Star Atlas 호기심 조금 생겼어요. So all of my interest in Star Atlas has been due to this guy, right? 다 Star Sappo 때문에 제가 Star Atlas 관심 있는 거야, right? So Star Sappo, man. You got to keep on promoting Star Atlas, man, because you're bringing people into Star Atlas, obviously. Star Sappo 덕분에 다들 이제 Star Atlas 집중하니까, right? So, right? 야생마님, I like Star Atlas. Yeah, I mean, I like 야생마님. Every Korean person is super into Star Atlas. Like it's just like a given. 물론 한국인들은 Solana, all the Solana Korean people, they are like totally insane about Star Atlas, right? 진짜 한국 Solana community는 엄청 Star Atlas 관심이 많아, right? It's wild, right? All the Solana Korean people are just 100% all in Star Atlas, right? I don't know, right? I haven't played this like I wish I could spend time playing it out and testing it out and shit, but like I have a limited amount of time. 뭐 또다시 말씀할게요. 저희 같은 경우는 시간이 부족하니까 이런 것도 다 연구해 보고 뭐 실험해 보고 이제 방송하고 싶은데, right? I've got to focus on my personal strengths, my personal strengths. 저희 같은 경우는 제가 이제 이미 이제 공부 많이 하고 연구 많이 한 거를 거기에 그냥 계속 이제 경험하고 정보 계속 쌓아놔야 돼요, right? I gotta focus on my strengths, obviously, right? So, I've got a limited amount of time, right? Unfortunately, 뭐 아쉽지만 저희 같은 경우는 또다시 말씀하는데, like I have a limited amount of time, right? 저희 같은 경우는 시간이 부족해요, right? So, one of these days, I'll probably get around to testing it out and looking it over on my channel, right? 뭐 나중에 물론 Star Atlas도 물론 좀 집중적으로 커버해야 되는데, right? It might be a while, right? Because I'm gonna be focusing on DeFi, right? 뭐 계속 DeFi를 집중적으로 봐야 되니까, yeah. I mean, I can't really do anything about that. 뭐 어쩔 수 없어요, 그건, right? Much interested in Pyth and Neon Labs, but too high valuation. Yeah, I actually was gonna tell that to my subscribers, but I was gonna tell them that when they make some sort of IDO announcement, right? Specifically Pyth. I don't know about Neon. Neon 같은 경우는 얘네들이 FTV가 엄청 높을 것 같아요, 물론, right? I agree. I think Neon's FTV is gonna be pretty insane. Neon 같은 token은 엄청 FTV가 클 것 같아요, right? I agree. The FTV is gonna be pretty big. Pitt's FTV is gonna be so insane. I don't even want to imagine it. And I actually was gonna just straight up tell my subscribers, Pit도 물론 FTV가 엄청 그냥 말도 안 되게 높을 것 같아요. 물론, right? So I agree. The Pith FTV is gonna be insane too. So I was gonna kind of tell my subscribers even though I officially endorse Pyth, obviously I've been with them from day one and I officially endorse them. 물론 공식적으로 제가 이미 추천한 프로젝트인데 in terms of like investment, like 뭐 이제 투자할 때는 엄청 조심스럽게 투자하라고 말씀할 거예요, right? I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with their IDO. It's gonna be I'm terrified, right? If I have to buy market, right? 저희 같은 경우는 만약에 이제 늦게 들어가야 되면 엄청 겁먹을 거예요. I'm be scared as shit. So I'll probably tell my subscribers the same thing, right? Just be very cautious, right? 물론 조심스럽게 투자해야 돼요. 펫 같은 경우도, right? Obviously, my channel is 100% from an investor's perspective, right? 다 투자자 입장으로 이제 분석해 주니까, right? Yeah, I will have to be very careful with Pith as well, right? So, but I'll probably go all in anyways, but not probably immediately. I'll just kind of see like where a good entry is. 뭐 천천히 이제 100% 그냥 완전 그냥 처음부터 all in은 안 할 것 같고 I'll probably get in like chunks 뭐 그냥 분할매수 뭐 아마 그렇게 해야 될 것 같아요. 핏 같은 경우는, right? But I don't know. I gotta see like what their IDO announcement is like. IDO 발표 나올 때 조금 더 자세히 봐야 될 것 같아요. Right? 핏 같은 경우, right? Neon, in terms of neons and investing in neon, I don't know. I'm not as confident about neon, but I am definitely going to get into Pith personally. Pith neon 같은 경우는 잘 몰라요. 잘 몰라요. Pith 같은 경우는 물론 저는 투자할 건데 저는 진짜 잘 생각해야 될 것 같아요. 어떻게 투자해야 되는지. I gotta come up with some kind of like after I get more information, I gotta come up with my own personal strategies. 나중에 아이디어 발표할 때 전 개인 전략 하나 짜야 될 것 같아요. Pith 같은 경우는, right? It's terrifying. It's terrifying because Pith is such a monster project, right? Pith 같은 경우는 너무 큰 프로젝트니까 I'm just as scared about the idea as my subscribers. I'll say it right now. 예, 솔직히 말할게요. 우리 구독자들도 이제 펫 같은 프로젝트 투자할 때 엄청 긴장 하는 것처럼 저도 똑같이 긴장할 거야, right? So yeah, you just gotta wait and see. 계속 지켜봐야 될 것 같아요, right? Stars랑 Aurora가 쌍주 마찬가지인 듯. Yeah, I mean the Rory idea was not that great. I mean, Rory도 I mean, they went back to like 0, right? Rory 같은 경우도 다시 0으로 내려왔어, right? I mean, those dudes went back to 0, right? Rory went back. They got so much hype too, right? 걔네들은 엄청 관심 많은데 진짜 처음에 아이디어 할 때 엄청 관심이 컸는데 I mean, they basically like went back to 0, you know? I mean, they started out like 12, 13, 12 뭐 13 하고 뭐 12 정도 이제 시작했는데 13, 12. 근데 여기 봐요. 다시 그냥 0으로 왔어. They went just straight back to 0, right? I tell my subscribers all the time, right? 우리 구독자들은 한테 다 항상 똑같이 봐요. If you see it going back to where it started, something is wrong with the project. 이제 뭔가 이제 문제가 있어. 이제 아이디어 후 몇 개월 뒤에 다시 0으로 내려가면 그냥 개인 의견인데 it's like something happened. 무슨 일이 있어서 그렇게 된 거예요. So I mean, I don't know. 뭐 Rory project 뭐 그렇게 열심히 트래킹을 안 해서 뭐 저는 잘 모르겠지만 I haven't really kept up with this protocol with the Rory guys. You know, I haven't really kept up with them, right? So I don't know what happened, right? But yeah, I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure what happened with them, right? 뭐 정확한 뭐 원인은 잘 모르겠어요, right? I'm not sure, right? 김긍정님, Atlas를 투자해야 하나요? Paulus를 투자해야 되나요? I actually don't even know the real difference between those two, right? 정확히 그 코인들도 무슨 차이인지도 잘 몰라요. I did trade Atlas at certain points, right? 뭐 이제 거래용으로는 물론 Atlas 토큰은 뭐 거래용으로는 그 거래했지만 정확한 정확한 I looked at the Star Atlas white paper a very long time ago, and I saw the tokens, but I forgot what the difference was. 옛날 라이브 방송에 이거 white paper 봤긴 봤는데 정확한 차이 기억이 잘 안 나요. 정확한 기억이 잘 안 나. I don't even remember the exact difference, right? So I wish I had the answer. 뭐 제가 그 질문 대답해 주고 싶은데 죄송해요. I will have to go back to the white paper, right? Uh, oh, okay. Here's the white paper. White paper 여기 나오네요. Yeah, this is the thing that I saw. 옛날에 라이브 방송 이거 봤어. So I did see this a long ass time ago. 완전 옛날에 봤어요 이거, right? I don't even remember when I saw this. 기억도 안 나요. 너무 오래돼서 그때, right? I haven't had a dedicated Star Atlas broadcast either. 이제 이 공식 Star Atlas 방송도 해본 적 없어. I've never had a dedicated Star Atlas broadcast, right? Okay, here it is. 여기 나오네요, right? Dual token system 뭐 두 가지 있다고 나오고 Atlas's in-game currency 이제 게임 안에서 사용하는 코인이고 여기는 뭐 토ken 경제 나오고 okay, so Polis is the oh, okay. Now I get it. So this is the governance token. I mean, yeah, I mean, well, 여기는 이제 governance token 따로 it's this is like a DAO. It's just another word for a DAO, right? 이제 그 탈중앙화 자치 조직 토ken인데 do they really need to split it up between these two? 뭐 이제 그래서 솔직히 말하면 뭐 굳이 여기에 Atlas하고 따로 Atlas하고 Polis으로 분할했어야 되는지 뭐 잘 모르겠어요. Maybe they didn't. Why not just wrap it up into one coin? 뭐 이 Atlas하고 Polis 그냥 하나로만 이제 하면 그만큼 이제 실용이 더 높으니까 뭐 굳이 뭐 이렇게 이제 나는 이제 분할 분리했어야 되는지 저도 잘 모르겠네요. So I mean, yeah, I mean I've traded Atlas. My Atlas token 물론 거래했긴 했어요. Right? I've never bought Polis for trading at all, right? 뭐 거래용으로 Polis은 구매한 적 없고. But I have traded Atlas. Atlas는 거래했어. Right? I hold zero Atlas at the moment. 현재는 Atlas 아무것도 보유하지 않아요. I don't hold any I don't hold any Atlas tokens, right? Polis, Axie, 따라한다. Did Axie Infinity did they do some kind of similar shit with their tokens too? Do they have like the same structure? 같은 구조 있어요? I know nothing about Axie Infinity. 저희 같은 경우는 Axie Infinity 하나도 몰라. I know nothing about. All I know is that there was an Upbit conference earlier, and the Axie guy was speaking there. 좀 전에 몇 개월 전에 그 Upbit 그 회의 같은 거 있었을 때 그 Axie 걔 창립자가 거기에 뭐 발표했다고 거기까지만 알고 게임에 대한 건 아무것도 몰라요. I know nothing about Axie. Right? I see them popping up on Twitter all the time. 트위터에 얘네 샬라샬라 트윗 하는 거 자주 봐요. They got a lot of they get a lot of they're very active on the socials. 이제 SNS에 얘네들이 되게 활동 열심히 해요, 얘네들, right? I see these guys popping up all the time, but like I know nothing about them, right? 뭐이 프로젝트에 대한 거 아무것도 몰라요, right? I just know it's a very popular game. Yeah, 그냥 되게 인기 많은 게임만 알고 있어, right? I've never played the game. 게임 실험해 본 적은 없고, I've never really looked too much into them. 뭐 많이는 뭐 집중적으로 본 적 없어, right? I also know that they have these promoters called the Axie. I see these guys all the time too. 얘네들도 진짜 자주 나와요. 저희 feed. These they're called the Axie sisters. 뭐 Axie Sisters 같은 거 뭐 있어. 걔네들이 엄청 Axie Infinity를 홍보해 줘, right? These Axie Sisters, they're called the Axie Sisters, right? I don't know anything about them. 뭐 Axie Sisters 아무것도 모르지만 I know that they're there and they like promote they promote they promote Axie Infinity. Oh, here these guys. 얘네들도 저희 Twitter 엄청 많이 떠요, 얘네들, right? These guys pop up on my Twitter all the time. So I think they're like promoters of Axie Infinity. 얘네들이 Axie Infinity 엄청 홍보해줘요, 얘네들, right? 아무것도 몰라. I know nothing about these people. 얘네들 아무것도 모르지만 they pop up on my Twitter quite often. 이제 되게 자주 나와요, 얘네들. 자주 나와요. 저희 feed에, right? So I mean, good for Axie Infinity for finding these promoters, right? Well, Axie Infinity 팀한테 축하해요. 이런 좋은 홍보자들 찾았으니까, right? Congratulations, right? I guess these guys are very popular, right? 뭐 인기 많나 봐요. 뭐 여기 보니까 they have like 6.5 million followers on TikTok. 틱톡에 뭐 팔로우하는 사람도 뭐 엄청 많네요 보니까, right? The Axie Infinity sisters and the Axie Infinity people, congratulations. You made it on my broadcast. 저희 방송에 나왔으니까 예. Good for you. 잘 됐네요. Right? Congratulations showing up on my on my channel, right? On my broadcast, right? Solana Sisters도 있어야겠네요. Solana Sisters. That would be hilarious if they came out with Solana Sisters. Solana Sisters 나왔으면 빵 터질 거예요. 그냥 개웃길 것 같아요. That would be hilarious if they had Solana Sisters, right? Solana Sisters 나왔으면 좋겠어. I wish something like that came out, right? The closest thing that I got to Solana Sisters was hiring racing models for my channel. It's Solana Sisters까지는 못 만들었는데 저희 같은 경우는 노력했어. 팀 뭐 Souls Got Soul 팀을 모았긴 모았어. Right? I had my racing models, right? So I did some shoots with some racing models and some models, right? 모델이랑 촬영했긴 했어. Like earlier this year. 올해 촬영했어. Right? So I made some videos, right, for my channel. 저희 채널 위에 이제 동영상 찍었어요. 촬영했어요, right? So it's gonna happen. We gotta get some Solana sisters. We gotta start that, right? I don't know how I'm gonna start that. 뭐 그거 어떻게 제가 시작할지 모르겠지만, right? It's a great idea. 진짜 좋은 생각입니다. 물론. Yeah, Solana sisters. That that's funny, man. That is some funny shit, right? There you go, right? Oh, Pierre, man, dude, I haven't seen you in a while too. Pierre님도 오랜만이시네요. Dude, it's been a long time since you showed up on my broadcast, man. I'm happy you're here, right? I see you like from time to time, right? 가끔 봐요. 이 Pierre님도 우리 단골이에요, right? So you're a regular as well, man. I'm glad to see you, right? It's been like at least a month or like a couple weeks, maybe a month since I saw you, right? 제이슨 이님이 레이블 파운더 분 아니신가? 레이블? 레이블 파운더 뭐 이름 그 프로젝트 이름이 레이블이에요? Is it called label? The name of the project? Label? Is label an Axie Infinity thing or like what is it? Label founder 분이신가? Oh, are you saying he came up with the name Axie Sisters? Is that what you're asking? 그 Axie Sisters 이름 정한 분인지 그 말씀이에요? Is that what you're asking? I don't know. I don't know, right? I don't know exactly what Jason's relationship to Axie is, right? I don't know what the exact relationship. 정확한 무슨 관계인지는 잘 모르겠어요. I don't know what the exact relationship with Axie and Jason is, right? Uh, they don't have. Let's see. They don't have like an about us or something, do they? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing about the team that pops up here. 뭐 창립자들은 뭐 여기는 안 나오네요. Is it in the white paper? 여기 있네. white paper 나오네. What does it say here? Was mine this? It's developed by Sky Mavis Studio. 얘네들이 스튜디오이구나. 본사는 여기 베트남이고 본사는 베트남이고. Trung Than Nguyen 얘가 CEO이고. Alexander Larson COO. Doan 아트 감독. Andy Ho CTO. Jeffrey Zerlin growth lead. Oh, so this is the dude. Okay, so this is the guy, right? So I guess his name is Jeffrey Zerlin. This is the guy who I keep on calling Axie guy. 제가 계속 Axie guy로 부르는 분 이름이. So I guess this is his name. So I guess he's involved with the marketing shit, right? So 얘가 이제 마케팅 그런 거 이제 관리하나 봐요, right? So that's why he was speaking at the Upbit conference. 그것 때문에 Upbit 거기 회의에 발표했나 봐 이분이. This guy. I'm just gonna keep on calling him the Axie guy, right? 계속 그냥 Axie guy로 부를게요, right? Yeah, so that's why he keeps on showing up at those places, right? I guess, right? 그것 때문에 얘가 이제 Axie 그 이제 다니면서 이제 뭐 거기 뭐 발표 많이 하나 봐 이분이, right? So I mean, now I kind of get it. 이제 뭐 이해해요, right? Now that I know like what his role is, 이제 Axie의 어떤 역할인지 이제 아니까, right? What is it saying here? Top ranked USA Horde Guild in World of Warcraft. But World of Warcraft 많이 했나 봐요, 이분은, right? So I guess he's a big gamer or something like that. 뭐 게임 뭐 그런 거 좋아했나 봐요. Okay. All right. That's interesting. 뭐 새 정보는 얻었네요. I guess I got some interesting information about the Axie guy. That was interesting, I guess, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about Axie. Me personally, I don't have like this huge interest in Axie, but I hope they do well. 뭐 개인적으로 뭐 막 큰 관심은 없는데 뭐 잘 됐으면 좋겠어요. I hope they do well, right? I hope they do well. 그냥 패스해도 돼요. 헛소리. crap. Yeah, it's all good. Well, it's okay. Well, 아무것도 아니에요. Whatever. Right? It's all good. All right. So I already covered the Neon, the Pyth announcement. Pyth하고 Neon 그 EVM 그 발표 커버했으니까 I'll just look at a little bit of Solana news. This broadcast is kind of longer than my normal broadcast, right? Because some VIP showed up. VIP들이 갑작스럽게 나타나서 방송이 조금 연장됐네요. So I'll just look up, see if there's anything in Solana, and then I'll finish it. Solana 소식 잠깐 보고 끝날게요, right? See if anything happened. Mm, mm. Man, this year has been so crazy. 진짜 올해, I mean, this year has been insane for Solana. 진짜 이제 옛날 제가 Solana 시작했었을 때랑 지금 보면 so much crazy shit has happened. 이제 완전 미친 시절이에요. This is like the craziest. Solana is such an amazing community. Solana community가 너무 좋아요, right? The Solana community is amazing. Solana community 너무 좋아요, right? It's crazy, right? I keep on seeing this posted from Matthew. Matthew가 계속 이거 트윗하는데 this is like so basic. 이 너무 기본적이에요, right? There's so many other protocols, right? 프로토콜들이 너무 많은데 얘가 여기까지만 이제 만들었어요. he keeps on tweeting this one thing out, right? Matt, there's a lot of other protocols, man. You gotta like include all the other ones, right? Just imagine all the ignition protocols, all the ignition projects, right? ignition project들만여도 여기에 엄청 많아요 이것보다, right? And then he's including all this like scammy shit, right? 완전 사기꾼 project들도 홍보해주고 Soul Street. I mean, Soul Street are just straight up scammers, right? I mean, I don't know why he's promoting these like shady ass projects, right? 이런 이상한 프로젝트를 홍보해주는 것도 너무 이해 안 가요, right? I have no idea, right? 뭐 저는 전혀 몰라요, right? Matt, you got to stop promoting these scam projects, Matt. SOS to Matt. I hope he gets this message. Matt가 나중에 이 말씀 받았으면 좋겠네요. 음. Yeah, I mean there's nothing. I don't think there's anything big here. 뭐 Solana 뭐 큰 소식은 없는 것 같아요. I don't think there's anything big. Yeah, the EVM announcement is obviously the craziest announcement, right? I don't know why people aren't paying attention to it, but if you're paying attention to it like I am, you are smarter than 99% of the people out there. 이 발표 뭐 그렇게 관심 많이 없지만 똑똑한 분들은 you are very interested in it. 엄청 관심이 커요. 이런 발표 나오면, right? So yeah, I mean that's it. I don't think there's really anything else to cover. 뭐더 cover 할거 없는 것 같아요, right? I don't think there's anything else really to cover. So we'll end it here. 여기까지만 할게요 오늘은. So the people, Jeff, you were the first person to come out and say hi and watch this. So I always love when you come out, man. I feel really good when you come out. Jeff Patterson은 저의 Jeff Patterson 얼굴 보면 너무 행복해요, right? So all the regulars, right? All my regular people, Noah, 단골, 야생말, right? QWERTY even came out. QWERTY님도 되게 오랜만에 나왔고, the VIP, the VIP of the broadcast was obviously Jason. 분, 제이슨까지도 나왔는데 VIP도 나왔는데 you are the highlight of tonight's broadcast. 제이슨 님이 이제 하이라이트입니다 오늘, right? Yeah, let's make it and Pierre, like all you guys who come out. I love you guys so much, right? 너무 사랑해요, right? Yeah, this is a legendary broadcast too. 오늘도 레전드 방송이었어. The first time Jason came out and said hi. 제이슨 제이슨님이 나 인사하니까 너무 와 완전 레전드 방송이야, right? Yeah, I mean some crazy this all this like just more crazy shit's gonna be happening next year. 물론 내년에 계속 미친 소식이 나올 거니까, right? I'll just keep on relaying all the crazy stuff and all the good information, and it's gonna be a great year, right? Next year is gonna be a great year. 내년 너무 재밌는 시절이 있고 시간이 있고요, right? I will see. This is it for me. I'm signing out. 전 여기까지만 할게요. So thank you again to everyone, and I wish you all a good night. 다 좋은 밤 보내세요. Have a great evening, everyone. Right? I'll see you guys next time. 다음에 봬요.